PC components these days are getting more and more performance intensive, and so is their heat output. While you can invest in a handful of case fans, AIO coolers in this case make the most sense. MAG CORELIQUid 240R V2 from MSI is a recent entry in the AIO cooling segment, which boasts everything a user looks for from an all-in-one cooling solution. We got the fortune to get our hands on one of these, and we will be unboxing, testing, and reviewing it to see whether it's up to the mark. So, without further ado, let's get it out of the box. Inside the box, we get to see the user manual, some mounting brackets for both AMD and Intel, including the LGA 1700 220mm fans and the CPU block attached to a 240mm radiator. The installation process was a little daunting, but we enjoyed doing it regardless. First, we had to mount the 120mm fans on a radiator with the included screws. Next, we placed the mounting brackets on the motherboard and the cooling block. After that, we applied the thermal paste to the CPU and mounted the cooling block on top of it. And lastly, we had to plug the ARGB cables into the motherboard. With everything in place, let's hit the power button. Before talking about anything else, let's just appreciate how awesome the cooler looks. Its snowy color gradient is perfect for white PC builds. The ARGB lighting effect on the radiator fans casts out a stunning light show that further stretches out into the cooling block as well. Talking about the cooling block, it has a unique triangular shape to it that makes it appear stunning, and the MSI logo on the center looks really cool. To add more to it, you can even rotate the block head for as much as 270 degrees to arrange it exactly the way you prefer. It also has a handful of lighting effects that we got to customize from the MSI Dragon Center application. We also want to mention that the pump of this AIO has been integrated into the radiator for numerous benefits such as low noise operation and increased durability. We will be putting it to test in the upcoming segment. It is recommended to place the radiator on either of the sides for optimal performance in the long run. Now, onto some number crunches. For our testing setup, we will be using the components listed here, including the Ryzen 9 3900X. 3900X is an intensive CPU unit with 12 cores and 24 threads, and it generates plenty of heat when cranked up. So let's see how it goes. Starting off with some CPU stress tests, we have used Cinebench R20 to measure the overall stability. At 100% CPU utilization, the temperature remains somewhere between 70 to 76 degrees Celsius, which is significantly lower than our default cooler's 85 degrees Celsius score. We have also run some CPU-intensive games such as The Witcher 3 and Forza Horizon 5, and the temperature remained stable at 64 degrees Celsius even after 3 hours of non-stop gaming, which again is comparatively lower than our default cooler's maximum temperature of 73 degrees Celsius. Even at maximum load, the radiator fans remained at a reasonable noise level of 45 to 50 decibels. Everything considered, the CORELIQUid 240R V2 is indeed an amazing AIO cooler that we can rely on. The performance is top-notch, and so is the overall visual aesthetics. Whether you're a gamer or a PC user in general, the CORELIQUid 240R V2 is an absolute bargain at this price point. So, that was all about the CORELIQUid 240R V2. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and comment down below to let us know what you think. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon if you want to see more videos like this on your feed.